The images I am seeing, the Palestinian resistance is on fire, man. It's so amazing to see this because the Palestinian resistance have decades to build up, and now it's fucking game time. You had this White House Correspondents dinner. So these pro-Palestinian activists, actually, guys, I actually hate the term pro-Palestinian activists. I just fucked up and said it. I hate that term. It's anti-genocide protesters. There's nothing pro-Palestinian about just saying, hey, guys, stop bombing these people. I think you're pro-Palestinian if you're calling for a one-state solution. You're calling for the destruction of Israel. That's how I would take it. If you're just only calling for a ceasefire, you're not calling for justice for the Palestinians, you're not pro-Palestinian. That's like 70% of these protests. But hey, I take it, man. I'm not complaining. I'm just very particular about the language I use. So when I say pro-Palestinian protests, I fucked up. It's anti-genocide protests, fam. Anti-genocide. And guys, the establishment calls it pro-Palestine for a reason because they're trying to create us versus them. Oh, you're on the Palestine side. No, we are on the anti-colonial, anti-apartheid side. Like, what the fuck you mean pro-Palestinian? It's pro-humanity, anti-genocide, anti-apartheid. Don't get me wrong, I love my Palestinian brothers and sisters, but you guys understand why being precise with our language is very important, especially in this propaganda war? I am advocating and I am begging because the United States left have been a complete fucking failure over the last few decades to become more precise with our language. Why do you think we've taken so many L's over the years? Why do you think Americans are so brainwashed? Because the professional managerial class is sloppy with their language. I think Joe Biden's a decent person. No, he's a white supremacist war criminal. That's go back to the historic bit from George Carlin regarding soft language. Soft language is a tool of the oligarchy. It's the enemy of the proletariat in revolutionary language. We need to call these scum exactly what they are. And I don't give a fuck how many places I'm blacklisted from. I will wear my blacklist with fucking pride. Because they shield themselves with soft language. And we cannot abide by that. But I had this video for a while. So this goes back to my rant about them being sloppy. Because the pro-Palestinian protesters caught these people in these moments that's going viral, my friends. Virals. Because the media is not showing you these images of the ruling class being shouted down by anti-genocide protesters. Them scuttering to their privileged event. Anyway, I'll shut the fuck up. I'm going to show you the video. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Shame on you! Shame on you!
Imagine being so soulless. And by the way, it doesn't help for the image of the United States and the image of Biden in this event that you have anti-genocide working class people calling out these people who are dressed like the fucking ruling class. Because the White House correspondent, when they all bring out the best shit, they bring out their best dresses. Know what I mean? Kareem Jean-Pierre were looking like a snack. I'm just joking. I don't want to get canceled. Yeah, everyone looking like a snack. You got all these people looking rich as fuck. So guys, the optics for the United States couldn't be worse. It couldn't be worse. You have these people in tuxedos, $1,000 outfits as they quickly sprint by, head down in shame by the anti-genocide protesters. So let's continue watching.
Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you!
Dude, this is glorious. Look at this. This is what went viral. They put a huge Palestinian flag on the side of a venue. Guys, we are witnessing and we're living through historical shit right now, man. My revolutionary optimism is higher than ever. You guys saw me geeking out on Thursday. This shit is fucking glorious, my friends. The activation of America against Zionism. And I know there's sometimes we talk about a lot of negative shit, but we gotta bring revolutionary optimism in our coverage. This is fucking glorious, my friends. The panic from the ruling class is glorious. We are witnessing years of the Palestinian resistance being organized. Guys, remember, I covered this as a citizen journalist for about 3 years now. Followed it for about a decade. My entire adult life, I've been witnessing the Palestinian resistance grow, add more, become more technical, learn from the mistakes, add more to the ranks, and now we are at peak. We are at game time, and everyone is stepping the fuck up. I even told you there are people that I dislike, people who I don't like the framing, people who condemn Palestinian resistance who I find annoying, but even they are kind of stepping up in a certain way with how more militant, like, so that's me throwing a bone at the people that are to my right. You know, like the Crystal Ball and Ryan Grimm, they doing good job covering by, even though, like, guys, I say that with a caveat because I don't like the word they use. I still think they're sloppy, but they are covering the crimes. So what we are seeing right now, we are seeing game time where even the professional managerial class who are on our side, the educators, the activists, everyone, we are hitting our stride right now. This is why I take what I do so fucking seriously, because I'm more on the education wing of this. I'm the journalist side of this. I'm gonna be covering some Palestinian protests here very soon. I think Dr. Joe Stein might be at the University of Kansas. I think I'm gonna drive by down there. That's only 45 minutes away. So I'm gonna say hi to Dr. Joe Stein and give some one-on-one interviews. I'm gonna see if I can pull that off. I'm kind of scared because you guys know my tags are bad. But I'm gonna try to take that trip. So right now, everyone in the movement have their job. Everyone have their role. We can't be overwhelmed about the enemy as long as everyone does their fucking job. Don't be overwhelmed. Like, what can I do? No, you show up. You provide material support, especially if you're a class trader. If you have the following and platform like I do, I'm not bragging. I'm just saying, if you have a platform, you use your job to radicalize more people. Everyone, is game time. Remember, I told you guys that weeks ago that right now is game time, and I am seeing people rise to the occasion. I want to inject revolutionary positivity right now to the stream. I want everyone here to be motivated, because I am. Bro, I watched this shit last night. Like, nigga, I need to find something to do. This shit is glorious. We have a lot to do and a lot of work to do, but this should fire everyone the fuck up. It's game time, and I think we as a movement, we are killing it. But anyway, let's continue.
Shame on you! Thank you.
Since October, about 100 journalists have been killed, most of those deaths in Gaza, according to the Committee to Protect Journalists.
Of course, the 2024 election is in full swing. And yes, age is an issue. I'm a grown man running against a 6-year-old.
جسر جوي متواصل من الأسلحة والأدوات العسكرية والطائرات تزودها أمريكا لإسرائيل مقابل قتل المزيد من الأطفال والنساء، ومن بين هؤلاء الشهداء 141 زميل صحفي، بينهم مصور مثل سامر أبو دقة مصور قناة الجزيرة، أصيب الزميل وائل الدحدوح المراسل. استشهد 141 مصور وزميل لنا كانوا يعملون معنا. هذا الاحتلال الاسرائيلي قتلهم اما عن قصد اصرار وسبب اصرار وترصد، او قتلهم مع عائلاتهم حسب منازلنا كما شهد الجميع وشاهد الجميع هذه الحرب وما خلفته على الصعيد الصحفي.
So the fact that the ruling class don't even have the intelligence to realize that they should have an event like this year. You guys probably should have called this event off, because as satisfying as that moment was for you guys, you guys had fun. You get to show off your dress. You had some cocktails. This is going to be a long-term propaganda loss for you guys. Look at the image of that flag hitting that aristocrat in the face, that privileged woman, and then she just look. The flag hit her right in the face. Look, boom, headshot. She get hit in the face. She walks right into the Palestinian flag. Look at that. That's classic. You can't write that, fam. And then she swiped the Palestinian flag off. Guys, these are images that are going around the world right now. I will watch this like, are you guys serious? You guys really gonna give us a propaganda win to this extent? Pretending that you care about journalists. Having this event, pretending you care about journalists. As you guys have over 100 journalists murdered in Gaza. As the Biden administration covered up the death of prominent Palestinian journalist Shireen Abdul Akleh. As the Biden administration covered up the Ukraine government killing an American journalist, Gonzalo Lira. As a report came out that Putin did not kill Alexei Navalny. You guys are the ones killing journalists. The number one threat of the freedom of the press, what have I been telling you guys ever since I started this 3 years ago? The number one threat to the freedom of the press is the new axis of evil, the United States, the UK, and Israel. You guys understand that Julian Assange is Australian. Julian Assange is Australian. And you had Australia that asked the United States to not prosecute Julian Assange. So a close ally of ours, Australia, one of our closest allies, essentially was begging the Biden administration to drop charges against their own journalists for exposing United States war crimes. And the request and the reaction of the Biden administration was, maybe. Maybe, which is no. Look, Biden is considering Australia's request. See, look, people, they like, why is print media dying? Print media is dying because your fucking website is horrible to use. Do you guys want people to click on your website or not? But anyway, Biden considering Australia's request to drop Julian Assange prosecution. So Australia, our ally, is asking Biden to not prosecute their journalists, and Biden says no. Despite that, we had the White House Correspondents dinner that was pretending that it was standing up for the dignity of journalism.